Are you tired of trying different diets, counting calories, or even starving yourself and not getting the results you want? What if I told you that it's not always about what you eat that matters, but when? Hey everyone, this is Isha Dharma and thank you for joining me today. If you find my videos helpful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date on all my videos. Isn't it frustrating to keep trying all these different kinds of diets, and no matter how much effort you put in, either you don't get the results you want or the results are short-lived? What if I told you that there is a missing piece to the puzzle, an obvious piece, yet it is frequently overlooked and one that can make all the difference? To understand the significance of this piece, we must recognize the power of time. All of life revolves around time. Have you ever watered a plant and thought to yourself, why do I need to water the plant daily? Why can't I just pour a week's worth of water at once and let the plant figure it out? That sounds crazy, right? We know we can't do that, and we wouldn't do that. Plants have processes that rely on the sun, and the sun is what determines time. By pouring a week's worth of water at once, the poor plant would drown, and drowning is the opposite of thriving. When taking care of plants, you need to consider, how much water should I give my plant? How often should I water my plant? And what time of the day is best to water my plant? Similarly, for us humans, we also need to ask these questions to ourselves when we eat. A human on average needs 2,000 calories in a day. Wouldn't it be crazy if we ate all 2,000 calories in one sitting? It is crazy, but I wouldn't say impossible. We've all had our moments. It's also crazy to eat from the moment you wake up to the minute you go to bed, sometimes even getting up for that midnight snack. But for many, this is reality. Both of these scenarios go against our body's internal processes, and in this video, I'm going to show you how a small tweak to our eating schedule can make all the difference. But first, let's talk about our internal clock, also known as the circadian rhythm. This rhythm is determined by a part of our brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, which controls the timing of our sleep-wake cycle, and is the master clock that regulates many of our bodily processes. For many years, we believed that an internal clock only existed in the brain. But studies today have shown that every organ and cell in the body have their own clock, which affects when a gene is turned on and off. Now, why is this important? When it comes to eating, timing is important because of our gut's internal clock. Have you heard of insulin? It's the hormone that's released by the pancreas and is low or not working well in people with diabetes. Insulin is important for controlling your blood sugar. If your blood sugar is out of control, extra sugar that you consume can get stored as fat or damage your organs such as your kidneys. Several studies show that your pancreas increases production of insulin during the day and it slows it down by the evening. Let's compare this rhythm to our usual eating patterns. Most of us eat 3 meals a day. We space out the 2,000 or so calories we need throughout the hours we're awake. We usually start breakfast around 7 or 8 a.m. and then have lunch in the middle of the day and then dinner very late, sometimes just before bed. And on top of this, we snack throughout. Let's think about a blender for a minute. Imagine continuously running it throughout the day. It will heat up and get worn out. Our internal system works in a similar fashion. Let's think about the portions we eat throughout the day. For most of us, breakfast is very light. A lot of us even skip it entirely. Lunch is simple, not too light, not too heavy. And then dinner. Dinner is when we go all out and gorge on a full meal, sometimes with appetizers and dessert. We eat in the shape of a triangle. We start the day with our smallest meal and end the day with our heaviest meal. You remember how I said the pancreas starts to slow down its production by the evening? That means we are having our heaviest, highest calorie meal when our pancreas is shutting down its production of insulin. Your body is running in a rhythm, so you need to run with it, not against it. So how does this affect your health and wellness? Having an irregular eating pattern can lead to diabetes, obesity, some cancers, and heart disease. Whether you're trying to lose weight or lower your risk of these diseases, when you eat is really important. Eating at the right time helps your body burn more calories effectively, boost your energy levels, and improve your thinking capacity. Now that you understand how your internal clock works, especially in the digestive system, you can probably guess when is the best time to eat. If you said earlier in the day, then you are absolutely correct. Which leads me to my first tip. Tip number 1. Eat your heaviest meal during the day, either breakfast or lunch, and eat your lightest meal in the evening for dinner. Tip number 2. Restrict your eating hours in a day to an 8 to 12 hour time period and eat nothing else in between except for drinking water. Tip number 3. Have a regular sleep cycle and get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. These 3 techniques gives your body a chance to digest and recover in order to function at full capacity the next day. Otherwise, it's constantly in a catch-up mode, adding stress to the system. Now, I know this is a lot of information and it may sound challenging to do, but try adding this to your daily routine and see the difference for yourself. Try to make it a part of your lifestyle, something that you do more often than not. If this is something you're already doing, fantastic. Keep going and reap the benefits. I say this because many of us do succeed trying out different strategies, getting the results, and then we stop and fall into a relapse phase. The moment you stop, you will revert to the spiral of experiencing all the disadvantages again and find yourself thinking, nothing works. If something is working for you, stick to it. If you ever feel like you're falling off the wagon, come back and watch this video again. It will serve as a reminder. Remember, take a step today and tomorrow and the next day. Keep moving, keep growing. Lots of love to you all. Stay safe and stay healthy. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.